Firstly, thanks everybody. It's been a fantastic day, and thanks to everybody who put this together, but I know, Irene, you'll thank them much better than I have. What we just, for my announcement is, obviously we're not going to continue having conferences all over the world every year for the rest of time. We've had 4 fantastic conferences. We are going to be consolidating the takeaways, all the conference reports, all the videos will be on the Ctrl+J site in due course, I should say. And so all the material that we've accumulated will be available to everyone. But really for mine, in terms of the way forward, what we've decided to do is to formalize this unit into the Ctrl+J Alliance, which will be taking forward a lot of the lessons that we've learned and using it as a way to spearhead all the thoughts and structures and ideas that we've generated over the last month. So that's from my side is the one takeaway.
Yeah, I think that's one of the output that we would like to see moving forward. The next one that's also forming from our discussions and debate. By the way, I'm overwhelmed with the quality of the content that we've discussed throughout the day. I think it's enriched my perspective, and I'm sure all of you feel the same. Thank you so much for that insightful intervention and inputs. Next year, I think the other things that we would like to see more is an exchange at the tech front. So I think from the last sessions, we have witnessed a lot of similar innovation and initiative around homegrown tech and digital sovereignty. As William mentioned, in Indonesia, AMSI is working with Sahabat.ai. We are trying to build a digital infrastructure to supply journalistic content to the LLMs with an ethical methods, of course. So there will be, I think, will be the first agreement between publishers and AI platforms in Indonesia. We are working towards that using a framework that is provided by OpenMind. And we are experimenting with that, and we also have exchanges between our 3 countries. We work with the Brazilian researcher and tech organizations with South African to have more of this initiative in the tech front. So we will be seeing more of that next year.
I would like to echo the thank you for all of you. Also to share that I think that when we started the day, I was thinking like, is there anything else to talk on a 4th conference around the same issues? And there is a lot to talk, and it was a very insightful, very inspiring conference. But not only that, I think that for me, it's inspiring to see a community of people that are so passionate about the issues that we're dealing with, that are very disruptive in their own ways, try innovating, and at the same time keep the ball going. I think as a media entrepreneur and someone that is working with policy, I know that it's very hard to keep your spirits up, believe that it's possible, try to change things, and pay salaries at the end of the month. So I think that is, for me, is very inspiring to see that we're all here believing that we're able to build together. So what I would like to share with you is that I think that during this year, starting in a very organic way, our cooperation became also a sort of cooperation among our governments. And this was something that made us believe even more in the work that we were doing. And the next step for us is to formalize that as well, not only our alliance, but the cooperation among our governments in a way that we can also not only work with our governments, but other governments that are also dealing with these issues.
And just to be clear, the Alliance is not just the 4 people on this stage. The Alliance, in our hope, will be all of you as well. And to further this, and to further the conversations and deepen them, to localize them, we are really excited to announce that we'll be starting a Ctrl+J microgrants program with support from Luminate, which will enable, yay! This will enable the conversation to go further. We know that in-person convenings are important. We know that the context locally is so important. We are exhausted from organizing 4 regional conferences, but we want this conversation, you all to take it on. We want to help enable that. So we will be providing microgrants to organizations that want to convene, that want to do research, to write policy briefs on these topics. I think that Ctrl+J feels very expansive, but it is actually a quite focused and narrow sliver of the AI question, the journalism sustainability question, the everything question, right? So, so long as it is involved in kind of the area that we're focusing on, which is the nexus of tech and journalism in the Global South, and building solutions, we will be very happy to be supporting those efforts to convene in 2026, which is very exciting. And with that, I'm now going to smoothly transition on behalf of our co-host to thank yous. This is the end of a long, long, long journey. And so first of all, I would like to offer my all the love and thanks to our partners, to AMSI, to Gibbs Media Leadership Think Tank, to Momentum, and also to our other co-hosts for our regional conferences, Azure, and also February, I don't know where you are, but also Aji as well. So first, huge thank you to all of you. We have to, for this particular conference, extend a huge thank you to the IFPIM team, who worked really, really hard. So I'm gonna ask you guys to stand up. Sorry, it's really embarrassing. But our amazing MCs, Inkarate and Trina. To Jess, who is busy filming, but still has to stand up. He's been working tirelessly on all 4 conferences. To Ivy, our regional director for Asia and the Pacific, who has played host regionally for 2 of the conferences, which is very exciting. I also want to extend a huge thank you to so many of you. Many of you actually have participated in 1 or more of the conferences. Some of you, we've, in the Eurovision style of content creation, have had you repeat or and contribute to the international one after participating in a regional one. Thank you all so much for sticking with us, to bringing new content each time, to furthering the conversation. So thank you to all of you. And we really feel that this alliance is not possible unless we are all rowing in the same direction. Of course, the Ctrl+J conference series, the alliance has been focused on the issues and the challenges and the opportunities of the Global South. We are of many conversations that are trying to form for the same outcome, which is a stronger and healthier, a robust information ecosystem for everyone around the world. And so we want to just recognize the organizations that are also working in this issue, and you will be hearing from them in terms of other potential opportunities and convenings. We really want to thank and acknowledge our partners, the Global Forum for Media Development, who's been working on these policy issues globally and convening for many, many years on these issues. Also, IMS and Deutsche Welle Academy for also working to essentially continue to support media sustainability. And I think we are all completely myopically focused on where tech is going to take us. And so we really look forward to the continued partnership. And also, I think, I don't know, am I missing anything else? Oh, sorry, one last thing. The amazing team at ACE that have made this entire day possible. And finally, I did mention them one time, but I have to mention them again. We really want to, really want to thank our sponsor, Illuminate, for supporting this entire series, all this work. It has been, I mean, it couldn't have happened without support. You know, money does really make these things possible. It's going to help ensure our future, and so we really, really appreciate the support and the endorsement of making sure that the Global South not only has a seat at the table with each other, but also on the global stage. So thank you so much.